The brand new book, Hidden Order, tells the tale of a secretive, powerful organization, more powerful than the federal government itself. The book hitting shelves in the midst of the National Security Agency's snooping scandal, which was anticipated by the author's previous book, and the global hunt for leaker Edward Snowden. The new book, Hidden Order, rising to number 3 already on Amazon's bestseller list on its first day of availability. Best-selling author Brad Thor joins us here now. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, Lou. Glad to be here.
Now, I think this is, first of all, it's an exciting idea that as always, that you are pursuing and building your book around. But this secret, powerful organization. Tell us how you came to come up with this very real organization.
Absolutely. I mean, you're hitting it right on the head. 9/11 happened, and my wife and I got stranded on the East Coast. We were about to go on vacation. So we said, we're going to make the most of it. We were thinking the right thing to do, let's spend our money here at home, and let's put into the economy. And we went to Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia, which is where the seed for this came from. I learned a little bit about the founding of the Federal Reserve, and I said, this is fascinating.
There it is, the Federal Reserve.
Fascinating. It is like the pages torn out of a real-life spy novel, and for a thriller writer, Lou, it's gold. The fact that a bunch of powerful bankers got on a private rail car in Hoboken, New Jersey in the middle of the night over 100 years ago and snuck off to put this together, I thought was fantastic. But the fact that they decided, since 2 prior central banks had been killed in the United States because the American people despised them, that they would make this look like it was an arm of the federal government. They would call it federal, and they would use the word reserve. And the Federal Reserve is about as Federal Express, and it doesn't have any reserves. But as I started studying this and doing, I said, this really is great stuff. And what sealed it for me is when the Libyan rebels, before they'd even killed Muammar Gaddafi, said, we need to set up a central bank of our own. Right. I thought, that's odd. Why would these guys with their rifles and in the shoulder-fired missiles focus on doing a central bank? And the more I dug into this, and there's a lot of wacko conspiracy theories out there, but there's some real interesting stuff surrounding the Fed, and I said, that's the stuff I'm going to weave into this summer's beach read.
And Brad, when you and I were talking about Blacklist, your previous bestseller, if you'd have told me you and I'd be talking about the Federal Reserve as the basis for your book, I mean, I would never have believed you could build a thriller out of the Fed. How wrong I've been throughout my career. But it took you a while. Now, did I hear you say it's been 12 years percolating?
Yes, it's been percolating because I wanted to know more about it, and I wanted to dig in and say, is this interesting enough to make, because my job's, I'm an entertainer. I compete with Clancy and Patterson and those great writers. So I'm only as good as the last book I've written. So it had to get my heart racing. It had to be a page turner where I couldn't stop if I was a reader. That's the litmus test. I put the bar very high for myself. And the more I dug into the background of the Fed, the more brick walls, the purposeful brick walls I hit when I tried to find information and everything. I said, I can do this.
You can do this. You have done this, and it's a delight. The book is Hidden Order. Brad Thor, obviously the author. It's on sale online at bookstores near you, and also bookstores not even close to you. Go to LouDobbs.com as well for links to the book. Brad, it is great to see you, and I know that my friend Lou Lehrman will be amongst those so excited by your book. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. That's it for us tonight. Tomorrow, Congressman Trey Gowdy. We're going to be talking immigration, house style. Good night from New York.